Welcome back to the Football Terrace. Hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribing. Another fan channel review show for you today. But as I've already stated, get the like button hit if you haven't done so already. Subscribe. But if you're already a subscriber, that bell notification button is really, really key indeed. We're going to jump into this. I haven't listened to this yet, but it was sent to me by about 10 different people yesterday. Mark Goldbridge talking about Cole Palmer. Let's take a little listen.
Cole Palmer, everybody's favourite player in the Premier League at the moment.
Yeah. He's the best right now.
If you were a Premier League manager and you were offered Cole Palmer, would you say yes? Or is there another player in the Premier League at the moment that you would take? Because I've got two I would take over.
Oh! 2 players over Cole Palmer. I've got a lot of time and respect for Mark Goldbridge. Don't always agree with his opinions. Everyone knows me and him have got a history. But what he's built is fantastic. You know it's fantastic because it gets a lot of hate from people. But so far, this is a crazy take. I'm looking forward to seeing what it is he says.
Cole Palmer. If I were Man United, we can get you anybody from the Premier League right now for Manchester United. Who would you take? I would still take Salah ahead of him.
They don't play the same positions though, Mark. Like, I get you saying I'd take Salah on the right wing if it was a right winger we were signing, but Cole Palmer's a 10, bruv.
Because Man United need a right winger, and also Salah's numbers are just ridiculous. I'm just talking about pure talent, so I'd take Salah over Palmer, and I'd actually take Declan Rice over Cole.
I've got to listen to his explanation first. I've got to listen to the explanation.
Palmer as well. I think Declan Rice is the best holding midfielder in the Premier League now that Rodri's gone, and I think that's a very important position. So for me, at the moment, I would take Rice and Salah for United over Cole.
Right, first and foremost, I understand what Mark... He's wrong. He's wrong. I think the framing's wrong, right? But I understand where he's coming from. From the perspective of... He feels that a Declan Rice and a Mo Salah would be more important to Man United than signing a number 10 like Cole Palmer. I can get behind that logic to a certain extent. But we're comparing apples with oranges here, in my very, very humble opinion. If we're talking about, are there any number 10s, second strikers, attacking midfielders, whatever phrase we want to use, in the Premier League right now that you would take above Cole Palmer, the answer is a resounding, very quick, highly blunt no. It's just a no. You wouldn't. Quality on the ball, availability, skill, consistency, output, delivery. He has everything. Youth. Palmer has it all. In the number 10 role, listen, Odegaard's brilliant. KDB, amazing, near the end of his career now. Maddison, decent player in some people's eyes. None of them. Liverpool, you could argue. Soboslai, no. Alexis McAllister, maybe, in a more attacking role, but it doesn't really play there so much. I can't think of an attacking midfielder. Now, do Man United need a number 10 as bad as they need a Declan Rice or a Salah? That makes sense. But overall, the comparison's wrong, in my personal opinion. But look, what do you all think? What do you all feel? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, I'm moving over to AFTV now. All right, I want you to listen to this carefully, because I think this is wrong. I have listened to this already. I think this is wrong when it comes to looking at Mikel Arteta. And by the way, some of you have already done this in the comment section. So right now, 4 minutes and 20 seconds in, if people have done this in the comment section already, oh, Terry's defending Arsenal again. Give them hell. No abuse, nothing nasty, just a bit of banter. But go and roast up their comments right now, because they didn't wait to listen. And that is a faux pas if I've ever seen one. Let's take a little listen here.
As fans already even asking me and speaking to me about, if he doesn't win a trophy this season, is it time to look for a new manager?
I think we've got to enjoy the journey, right?
Right. Is it time to look for a new manager if Arteta doesn't win? The first response here from, I think his name's Ian Stone, he's a comedian, says we've got to enjoy the journey. I think you've enjoyed the journey of getting to this stage already, right? And of course you can enjoy your seasons, but the journey of getting to a point where you're judged on winning trophies, I swear that's happened.
I mean, there's only 4 trophies available, right? We're up against, money grabbing, cheating bastards. FC. What?
Best way to put
Straight to the point.
You know what I mean? If we just say, it's trophies, or he's got to go, that's just mad thinking.
See, this is where I'm going to get called a hypocrite. Not because I am, but there are some people that they're not subscribers of the Terrace, they're not followers of the Football Terrace, they're my haters and trolls. They lack critical and layered thinking. I don't think you can look at all football clubs and all managers at every given moment like a monolith and say it's win trophies or sack them. I stand by that. But contextually, where Arsenal are, Arteta now, I think you can praise him for his part in Arsenal's rebuild. I think you can say what an amazing job. I think it's fair to say what an amazing job he's done of taking Arsenal from the doldrums to title contenders in the Premier League on a consistent basis, 2 years running. They're probably going to do it 3 years running. That shows a level of quality that has not existed at Arsenal for a long time. However, you have to now start judging it based on getting over the line as well. And you can compartmentalize a manager's career, a manager's stages of a manager's life cycle at a football club. Well, there's the rebuild part, but now you're rebuilt. You're title challenging worthy. You are good enough to win the league. You are good enough to win all these trophies. Surely you have to be judged on that. And the reason I say that is this. Where this claim is wrong is Man United have been god-awful, but won 2 trophies in the last couple of years. It isn't City winning all 4 trophies every single season. Man United and Liverpool and other clubs have picked up success in recent years, and Arsenal should be demanding it. It's not City that have won the Champions League every year in the last 8 to 9 years. 9 years, if you say. They haven't won the Premier League every year. They won the Carabao Cup 4 years running, but not since. They don't win the FA Cup every year. So I think this is where Arsenal fans, I feel, it's about balance. Don't become a weirdo that looks at every manager in every football club and says, if you're not winning trophies, you can only call it failure. Equally, you can't just keep kicking the can down the road when you're a club the size of Arsenal and not winning trophies. So I do think this claim about Arteta is off-key. Now, speaking about off-key in some people's minds, have you seen the news today that Sir Alex Ferguson has been fired? Sir Alex Ferguson has been sacked by Ineos. This story transpires that United's new part owners, Ineos, have continued their cost-cutting program by ending the multi-million-pound annual commitment, salary, money, whatever you want to call it, to Sir Alex Ferguson, the most successful manager in the club's history. Now, I see some people getting frustrated about this, and I'm like, no. I'll be honest with you. I want to say this in the right way. Sir Alex is very wealthy. I don't believe he or his family need any more money. I don't think it is worthwhile us spending £1, 2, 3, 4, £5 million a year paying him anything. Genuinely. He has a role on the board, but it's of no power, of no voting rights, of no consequence. So whatever happens, he isn't accountable for it being right or wrong. He may give opinions. I think it is absolutely right that if we're trying to cut costs and invest more money into the men's team, in the women's team, into the youth, that $5 million a year he's paid or whatever it is, I'd rather that be spent on buying really talented young players from various academies around the world to develop them. That is a better use of that money than giving it to Sir Alex Ferguson. So I fully endorse this move. I really, really do think this is the right thing for Manchester United to be doing at this point. What isn't the right thing for us to be doing, though, is what I've read here, and that isn't the right picture, so I'm going to have to upload this quickly whilst I'm talking to you, because I clearly didn't do it prior to going live. Here it is. But it says here that Ten Hag is ready to play Johnny Evans as the emergency left-back, with Luke Shaw, Malacia, and Mazwari unavailable. Oh, Ten Hag. I'm going to call it now before I say anything else. Johnny Evans, if he plays left back this week, is going to pick up he's coming off injured. He's coming off with a muscle strain. He's going to pull a muscle. He is too old. He's too old, in my very, very, very humble opinion. He's going to get an injury. We have young Harry Hamas as an example. We have other young players in our academy that play fullback. There's a way around this. I would rather Lindelof at right back and keep Delo at left back. Putting Johnny Evans out there. And look, Johnny Evans, since he's come back to United, has actually been one of our most consistent players. For his age, the stage of the career he's at, he's been excellent. And I'm not trying to disrespect him. But this man is going to pull a hamstring, strain a groin, rip a calf muscle, or worse. And actually, with the other injury problems that we have, we kind of need him as a backup. And this is the problem right now. The galaxy braining from Ten Hag in an attempt to save his job is problematic at best, downright disastrous at worst. This, for me, is crazy, 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 crazy. But look, as ever, I want your thoughts. I want your opinions on all of these takes today. Please leave us your comments below. Make sure you have, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you have subscribed to the Football Terrace. I know a lot of you do. But the bell notification button is really, really key indeed, because the algorithm isn't always our friend. If you turn it on and put push notifications on, you should always receive at least one notification a day about when we've uploaded or when we have gone live. I want to thank everyone that's been supporting the Terrace. The Clips channel, by the way. If you don't follow the Clips channel, the link's in our description. Well done to KJ, closing in on 100,000 subscribers. So we're close to getting our second plaque. Close to getting our second plaque as a platform, which I'm just blown away by your support. You know, I get a lot of feedback all the time around, oh, you know, you're going to kill your channel if you do this or do that. I just see growth. I see a great community that we've built over many years, and I want to thank you all again from the bottom of my heart. Take care, goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you all again soon. Peace!